You wake in the dead of night, sweat clinging to your skin, the weight of unfinished tasks crushing your chest like a stone. Another day slips away, promises broken, goals abandoned, your will crumbling under the slightest pressure. You tell yourself tomorrow will be different, but deep down, you know the cycle repeats. Yet in the shadows of feudal Japan, Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated Ronin, faced it 61 times and emerged unbroken. He once said, "The ultimate aim of martial arts is not having to use them." In the next few minutes, you'll discover the ancient discipline that turns weakness into unbreakable strength. You feel it every morning, the alarm blares, but you hit snooze, trading discipline for comfort. By midday, procrastination grips you. Emails pile up, workouts skipped, habits shattered. You chase motivation through apps and quick fixes, but they fade like mist in the sun. Anxiety builds, a quiet storm eroding your resolve, leaving you questioning your worth. Listen carefully. This weakness spreads. Others sense it. Colleagues overlook you for promotions. Friends drift away. Respect slips through your fingers like sand. You build routines on shaky ground, a new gym plan, a productivity hack, a motivational podcast. They work for a week, perhaps two, then collapse. Why? Because modern solutions promise ease without sacrifice. They whisper of shortcuts, but true strength demands more. You try affirmations, yet doubt creeps back. You download trackers, but notifications become noise. Procrastination wins again, turning potential into regret. Most men stop here, content with mediocrity, blaming the world for their failures. But you know the cost. A life half-lived, potential buried under excuses. Broken routines lead to fractured confidence, anxiety feeding on inaction. You stare at the mirror, seeing not a warrior, but a shadow of what could be. Hacks fail because they lack roots, shallow tricks against the tide of chaos. Without iron discipline, respect eludes you, opportunities vanish, and the pain deepens, day by unrelenting day. This is where the path narrows. The ancient warriors understood what modern men forget. Discipline is not found in tools, but forged in the fire of the soul. Enter Musashi's forbidden teaching, the way of solitary resolve. Drawn from his Dokkōdō, the path he walked alone before his death. This principle demands you strip away dependencies, embracing isolation to build an unyielding will. It is forbidden because it rejects comfort, society's crutches, and even the self's illusions, revealing that true strength blooms in silence and severity. To illustrate, consider Musashi's exile in the Rigando cave. In his final years, the master Ronin retreated to a damp, forsaken cavern on Mount Iwado, far from battles and companions. There, amid dripping stone and endless night, he meditated on his life's duels, not with sword alone, but with his own frailties. Legends whisper he faced visions of defeated foes, temptations of ease, and the pull of worldly desires. Yet he remained, writing his scrolls by faint light, training his body and mind without witness or reward. One dawn, as hunger gnawed and isolation pressed, he carved his precepts into eternity, emerging not weakened, but unbreakable, a man who needed nothing but his resolve. The deeper philosophy is profound in its simplicity. Solitary resolve teaches that discipline is not imposed from without, but cultivated within, away from distractions. Musashi knew the world tempts with false securities, friends, pleasures, even victories that dull the edge of the spirit. By withdrawing, you confront the void, learning to rely solely on your inner forge. It is not mere aloneness, but a deliberate severing of chains, opinions, comforts, excuses. In this void, weakness dies and iron emerges. As Musashi wrote, do not depend on a partial feeling. True warriors build walls against the storm, not by gathering allies, but by becoming the storm itself. This teaching was forbidden to the weak-hearted, for it demands you kill the softer self daily, emerging renewed. Now, translate this ancient forge into your modern life. The way of solitary resolve becomes a precise system, a daily protocol to etch discipline into your bones. Follow these 5 steps without deviation, starting small but committing fully. Each feels hardcore, yet doable with resolve. First, awaken at dawn, precisely 5 a.m., no exceptions. Begin with the ritual of emptiness. Sit in silence for 10 minutes, eyes closed, in a bare room. No phone, no light, no thoughts of the day. Confront the discomfort of your mind's chatter. This tiny habit strips illusions, mirroring Musashi's cave, building mental armor before the world intrudes. Second, craft your iron hour. Dedicate the first 60 minutes post-ritual to one unbroken task: physical training, study, or work. No breaks, no distractions. If your mind wanders, note it silently and return. Use a simple timer but rely on will alone. This step forges focus, turning procrastination into purpose. Third, enforce the shadow exercise, the core discomfort that forces growth. Each evening, for 20 minutes, isolate yourself in deliberate hardship. Cold shower without warmth. Or hold a plank until failure, or write a list of your day's failures without self-pity. This is the uncomfortable discipline Musashi embraced, pushing the body and spirit to the edge, where true resolve is tempered. It hurts, but in that pain, weakness cracks. Fourth, sever dependencies daily. Choose one crutch to eliminate: social media scrolls, unnecessary conversations, or comfort foods. Track it in a plain journal, noting the void it leaves. Fill that space with solitary reflection. Walk alone for 30 minutes at dusk, pondering your path. This habit rebuilds self-reliance, as Musashi did, turning isolation into strength. Fifth, end with the vow of resolve. Before sleep, stand before a mirror and recite silently: "I need nothing but my will." Review the day's adherence, adjust for tomorrow. Sleep by 10 p.m., ensuring 7 hours of rest, no more, no less. This closes the cycle, embedding the protocol deeper each night. Commit to this system for 30 days. It will feel like forging steel from ore, raw at first, unbreakable in time. When you live by this code, the transformation is absolute. Anxiety dissolves into calm certainty. Procrastination yields to relentless action. Respect follows as others sense your unyielding core. And life bends to your will rather than breaking you. As Musashi decreed in his final breath, there is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within. If you're ready to walk the path of the warrior, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I release a new rule from the ancients every other day.